Hello friends, welcome to Geetu's Home Kitchen Experiences. Today I am going to show you the recipe for Malai fruit and nut kulfi ice cream. It's really lovely and delicious. Like my earlier ice cream recipes friends, this is also going to be made from leftover rice, but only to make it even more creamier and exotic, I've added paneer cheese. This time I've taken 2 cups of rice. So I've made puree from 2 cups of rice and I've used 1.5 cup of water. So leave the rice puree aside, and now we are first going to prepare the saffron extract. You can use 10 to 15 strands of saffron in 1/4 cup of water, and then we are going to cook this to get the flavor into this water. I'm going to put this on the smallest flame of the gas, and on slow flame just cook it for a couple of minutes. Now once the flavor is extracted, the color will change. You can see the yellow color of the water. The flavor also is nice. It's smelling really good. I'm going to switch off the gas now, and we are going to add it to the rice puree. So now let me add the saffron extract into this rice puree. So it doesn't matter even if it's hot, you can add it directly once you have made this extract and mix it up nicely. You can see the color of the whole rice puree is going to get slightly yellow, but the flavor will be so good. And now I'm going to add unrefined powdered sugar. I'm going to use 7 teaspoons of unrefined powdered sugar here. And once I've added the powdered sugar, I'm going to stir it well, but don't worry if there are some lumps left, because as it is we are going to cook on the double boiler, so they will all dissolve and blend nicely into the rice puree. So I'm now going to cook it over the double boiler, and initially, just to ensure that the sugar has dissolved nicely, we will just give it a stir and then just leave it to cook on its own. You don't need to keep stirring constantly. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to get the fruits and nuts ready. So here I have taken 7 almonds, a few sultanas and black currants. Now this depends on you how much you want to add to the ice cream, and you can accordingly vary the quantity of each of these if you like to. And I'm going to chop them into really fine pieces. I've taken a few cherries here and some red currants. I have frozen fruits with me. You can give a try with fresh fruits as well. I'm going to chop these also like the nuts, but only difference in frozen fruits is that they will leave a lot of juice. So separate the juice out and then add the chopped fruits alone into the ice cream. So now let's check this rice puree which we had left on the double boiler. It looks nice and hot, and I feel it's quite good, nicely cooked. You can see the consistency as well. It's not very thick, but I'm going to tell you the reason why we don't need a very thick mixture here. And this has taken approximately 5 minutes. I'm going to switch off the gas now, and I'm going to leave it aside to cool. So this is a homemade paneer for the ice cream to make it more creamier, and the recipe for the same is given in the description box. We'll also be posting the recipe, the method, in the future video. So we are going to blend this cheese for a minute till it gets a little creamier, and then we are going to add it to the rice puree mix which we have left to cool. So you can see the texture. This is the right texture. We are going to stop blending. Now this mix has cooled down. I'm going to add 2 pinches of cardamom powder. I'm also going to use 2 tablespoons of honey. All this will really enhance the flavor. So try to add all these together and give it a good stir. Now after we have stirred this well, we are going to add the homemade cheese. I'm going to use 2 heaped teaspoons of this cheese, and as I had already mentioned, the consistency will automatically get balanced. So it will have a nice, good, thick, heavy viscosity. So we had not made it very thick, the mixture, when we were trying to cool the rice puree. We were trying to cook the rice puree, not cool, sorry, trying to cook the rice puree. And now it is very important when you mix the paneer cheese into this blend, try to see to it that you don't completely force it to dissolve into the mixture, but leave some bits, and you can just allow some bits there. This will give a nice clotted cream like texture and feel to your kulfi ice cream. And really, believe me friends, it's going to be a completely new, different taste. Doesn't resemble or copy any other ice cream or kulfi that you may have had before. So I'm just going to take the help of another spoon and mash it up a little, and then allow it to blend into the puree mix. And then you will see at the end what I mean by leaving a few bits in the mixture. You can see now there are few bits which you can see are suspended in the mixture, and most of the paneer cheese has dissolved nicely into the mixture. Now we are ready to do our last part, adding the fruits and nuts which we had chopped and left aside, and then we are going to freeze the mixture. So I'm going to add the chopped nuts first. Gently give it a stir. Now for the chopped fruits, they can give out some color because I'm using the frozen one. So just after you add the frozen chopped fruits, just blend very gently and very slowly so that it doesn't disturb the color of the mixture. So now it's ready to go into an airtight container, and we are going to freeze it for at least 6 to 7 hours. And then we are going to see how the ice cream turns out, or the kulfi ice cream turns out. So you can see this is after 8 hours. Now I'm just going to allow it to rest a little, and then try to dish it out onto a plate. So now I'm going to just try and put it onto this plate. I'm going to try my best to get it into a slab. That's beautiful. You can see all the chopped fruits and nuts have formed a lovely layer on top, and it looks creamy, very rich. I'm going to cut out slabs to show you what it looks like from the inside. And it cuts nicely. It's not too hard, but it's really nice and creamy. Let me show you this, how beautifully the fruits, the nuts, and even those creamy bits have arranged themselves into a design. So isn't it, friends, a lovely, healthy, guilt-free dessert, party dessert? Enjoy it. And if you've liked this video, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon below to get future recipe notifications. Thank you.